everybody, it's Cheyenne and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I just want to talk to you about some things that I have found super useful or things that I have used during my pregnancy, and explain to you why I've been using them and things that have worked for me. Now, I know everybody has different pregnancy symptoms, so maybe some of these things haven't worked for you, or if you're experiencing something different, then maybe these things won't work for you. But again, this is just my experience and things that have worked amazingly for me. So maybe if you're planning on getting pregnant or if you're going through similar experiences, then maybe you can try these products and maybe it will help you. But the very first thing is when you're pregnant, or at least me, I am so thirsty. So, me being basic, I bought this like very early in my pregnancy, and it's literally like all of my friends and myself, like this is my child. I carry it with me everywhere, and it's always filled with water because I am dying of thirst. Now, I know these are kind of like all over the internet and people are like, why buy those? And you can buy whatever kind of cup that you want to buy, but I highly recommend getting something to carry water in because you are so freaking thirsty. And my experience with this is amazing. It holds ice for like days. So I've really loved it, or I have loved it. I've been using it for months and months and months. So yeah, I highly recommend some kind of water bottle because you are so freaking thirsty. Now, something else, because you are so thirsty, your skin gets really dry. My lips are always really chapped, so chapstick. I carry chapstick around with me everywhere. I love these like mini tubes of Carmex. I get them at Target. They have like a 5-pack of them, and they're like different flavors. But I carry them around with me everywhere, in my car, my purse, everywhere, because your lips are so darn chapped. Yeah, so a water bottle, something for your chapped lips, work-related stuff for me, and this can, if you are a dental assistant or if you do work on your feet all day, just some things that really helped me out at work was compression socks. I've never really worn compression socks before, but they are a lifesaver for swelling. My feet started to swell kind of early in my pregnancy. I was probably like around 20 weeks when I started having swelling. I started noticing by the end of the day, and it might just because I stand on my feet all day long. But I would notice at the end of the day that my sneakers were really tight. I couldn't wear like certain shoes that I had. So I started wearing compression socks, and I can show the ones that I got. I got them on Amazon and they've been great. I have like really thick calves, so I got these like plus size ones, and they're amazing and fit perfectly, and they're super comfortable. I've even given a couple pairs to friends because they say that compression socks don't work for them because they're always super tight, and these ones I found fit amazingly if you have like thicker calves. So I can, I'll either put a picture down here or link it down below so you guys can find those as well if you would like, or if you need them for work. Also work related was for me, like partially my first and second trimester, I was super nauseous and a lot of smells really bothered me. So I had found online these things called Preggy Pops, and I thought you only could buy them on Amazon, but I actually found them at Walmart a few weeks ago when I was just in the like pharmacy section looking for prenatals. They actually sell them there as well. They are a little bit expensive. They're basically like hard flavored candy that helps with nausea, and they did work well, but I didn't want to keep spending the money. It was like $14.99 for like, I don't know, like 15 little hard candies. So they're kind of spendy. So I just went to the store and got a big bag of Jolly Ranchers, and I would suck on those like all day at work. They taste really good. They help with the smells. Like I would suck on them during procedures and stuff to kind of help with any smells that were bothering me. It also helped with my nausea to be kind of sucking on like a hard candy. Just if something triggered something, it just kind of helped with it. So I highly recommend that too if you're feeling nauseous. To either try the Preggy Pops or to get like Jolly Ranchers or like some kind of hard candy that you can kind of suck on all day or, you know, put in your mouth. Gum did not work for me because anything mint flavored kind of grossed me out. My toothpaste grossed me out too. It made me nauseous. It took me a while to figure out what was upsetting my stomach. And I learned that it was mint flavored stuff or my toothpaste. So I actually went and got like a strawberry flavored toothpaste. So keep that in mind too. If like you're noticing when you brush your teeth, if you gag and stuff like that, it's probably the mint. And you might have to get a different flavored toothpaste or, you know, not chew bubble gum. Find like a different flavored hard candy to chew at work. Also, with your feet swelling and your hands swelling, I'm almost 38 weeks pregnant, so I'm to the point where I can't really wear any shoes that I have. I'm like fully just in Birkenstocks all the time or some kind of sandal. My feet do not fit in like any of my cute boots or anything like that, so I just wear Birkenstocks all the time. So if you don't have sandals or like flip-flops to wear, I would highly recommend getting some because you're gonna need them. And maybe you're lucky and won't get swelling, but for me, I've gotten swelling and I can't wear anything. I can't wear my wedding ring, I can't wear certain shoes. At work, like I would usually wear a size small glove and I had to go up to a size large because the smalls and the mediums were like suffocating my hands. So yeah, I would highly recommend some sandals to wear too while you're not at work, or you can wear compression socks and like sneakers all the time. Compression socks are kind of hard, I think, to wear all the time. Personally, for me, I much rather be more comfortable in like sandals. Also, I've noticed too, like it's getting to be the colder months, so my swelling's not as bad, but it was really bad when it was hot outside. So if you live in like a warmer climate, you might have worse swelling than somebody that lives like in a colder climate, or, you know, whatever time of the year that you happen to get pregnant at. The colder weather has definitely been a lot better for me and my swelling. But yeah, definitely some sandals if you wear somewhere hot, or wear something hot, live somewhere hot. You're gonna need some sandals. Oh, show. Everybody, of course, you know, talks about stretch marks and, you know, ways to avoid them. I've been using this brand. It's the Honest brand. This is the body oil. But earlier in my pregnancy, I used the body butter and then like just the lotion that they have. And I got that off Honest, like the website online. But then I saw that Target sells it. So Target does sell it. It's worked really, really good for me. I haven't gotten any stretch marks, fingers crossed. I've heard that maybe towards the end of your pregnancy you can start to get them. So I'm almost 38 weeks, so I'm kind of like, ooh, I still have a few weeks where I can get some. I've heard that postpartum sometimes you get them, so I'm not super worried about it. Of course, I would like to try to avoid as much as I can, but honestly, stretch marks are usually genetic or, you know, whatever. So it's hard to avoid them, but I really, really like that brand and I've been using it all through my pregnancy. I don't know if it's worked for stretch marks or if it's just I'm lucky and haven't gotten any, but I really like it. It doesn't have like a strong smell or anything. They're fragrance free, so I really enjoyed it. And the body oil, I'm not a super big body oil person. I just think it's kind of like, I don't know, I don't like the feeling of it. I'd rather have a lotion. But I had bought in a pack that came with like the body butter, the body lotion, the oil, and then like a soothing belly jelly for itching. And I have used the lotion already, so now I'm just using the oil. But yeah, that brand has been great for me if you're interested in it. And again, Target sells it. You could put it on your registry, or if you wanted to use it, it's worked great for me. Sleeping, of course, becomes really uncomfortable just because you're carrying around all this extra weight in your midsection. your doctor wants you to, you know, try to sleep on your side because that's better blood flow for the baby, better oxygen for the baby. Like laying on your left side is what's best. I know lots of women that still sleep on their backs and their stomachs and this and that. I've been a back sleeper for a few years now. I used to be a stomach sleeper, but then I would wake up with my neck and stuff hurting, so I kind of like trained myself to sleep on my back. And after like, I don't know, when I got to be about 20 weeks, or I think I looked online and it said once you hit 26 weeks, you should avoid sleeping on your back. So I kind of quit doing that, but I tried before that to sleep on my side just because I didn't want it to be like a thing when I hit 26 weeks. So I just try to sleep on my side from the beginning of my pregnancy to kind of train myself. And now I can fall asleep, but it is a little uncomfortable just because your hips and stuff hurt. So you can get a pregnancy pillow. And again, I can show the one that I got off Amazon. I personally didn't like the pregnancy pillow. I have a lot of friends that swear by it and love it. And even after they've had their babies, they still use it. I just didn't like it. I feel like I'm like too short for it or something. Like it doesn't fit my body very well. Like I'm not comfortable in it. Like the head part of it is like super firm and my neck's all like cocked up and like I feel like there's too much spacing. So like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. I just feel like I'm too short for it. And I'm not a short person. I'm almost 5'7". So I just didn't like it. It was not for me. So I just got, which is here in the background, I just got a regular body pillow and I love it so much more. I can use my regular pillow that I sleep with, you know, for my head, and then just kind of hug my body pillow, and I put the body pillow between my legs to kind of help with my hip pain, and to keep like your spine straight and things like that. So I probably would recommend just to get a body pillow. One, they're a lot cheaper, and they don't take up so much room on your bed. That's the other thing I don't like about the body pillow. It took up like my whole freaking bed. I felt like I was like in a spaceship. Like it just wasn't my thing. I didn't like it. So maybe to try a cheaper option, start with the body pillow. And then, you know, if you sleep better with that, or if you want to try a pregnancy pillow, but honestly, pregnancy pillows are kind of expensive. So I don't know. I would just go for a body pillow, but that's just me. Like I said, I've met a lot of people that love their pregnancy pillows, but for me, just not my thing. Also not my thing is maternity clothes. One, they're so freaking expensive. Target actually has a really cute maternity section, but I've never bought any maternity clothes. I thought I was going to in the beginning, and I was kind of browsing around at things, but the price tag, and then also buying something that I'm really not going to wear unless I get pregnant again. And who knows if it would fit me during that pregnancy, because your body changes so much. It could, you know, you could gain more weight that pregnancy. I, for me, just wanted to wear like a lot of stretchy things. And luckily for me, a good chunk of my pregnancy was during like spring and summer. So I could just wear like flowy dresses. And now that I'm in like winter, or like, I guess it's fall time in Oregon, but it feels like winter if you live here. We gotta just skip fall altogether and just went straight to winter. Now I'm just kind of in leggings and like stretchy stuff. And honestly, I thought it worked out great because I didn't have to buy all these maternity clothes and I could wear what I already had. But if you're somebody that wears like a lot of jeans, or if you don't have like a lot of dresses, or if you don't wear leggings, you might want to buy some maternity clothes. But honestly, I didn't see the point in it. I thought they were kind of expensive. And I'm, like I said, almost 38 weeks and I've had no need for them. I've just been wearing my normal clothes and yeah, just stretching it over my bump. Oh, something else. And this is my last thing that I feel like is really important, even though sometimes I feel like it does not work, but at least you're trying. Like I've said in another video of mine, you sleep awful when you're pregnant, or at least I have. Like literally last night, I couldn't fall asleep until like 12:30. And then I fell asleep until like, oh, I don't know, 3:30 or so. Had to get up and go pee. And then I was up from like 3:30 to 8 o'clock, 8 a.m. And then I fell back to sleep until 10 a.m. Like my sleeping schedule is awful and like I'm not getting any sleep. So I highly recommend taking like magnesium to help you sleep, or melatonin, or you can talk to your doctor about what they suggest, just to kind of help the sleep aid, because otherwise with your hormones and everything, like you're just wide awake. Like I'm always wide awake. Like it's crazy. I'm just like, my body's getting ready for all these like nighttime feedings and I'm just not sleeping. So I did take magnesium last night and clearly it did not work. But I feel like some nights it really does help. And also if you're not taking it, I feel like it would be a lot worse. Like I probably wouldn't sleep at all. So I would suggest some kind of sleep aid, just because you're gonna need it. Like sleeping is rough. I hear my pug coming back in here. Sounds like little high heels on the hardware, or on the hardwood floor, his little feet. But yeah, I would definitely recommend a sleep aid for sure. But yeah, these are all things that I have found like super helpful during my pregnancy. So yeah, those are just my suggestions for things if you are pregnant or experiencing the same things or going to be pregnant. But yeah, well, I hope you guys found this video helpful. And if you have any other questions, just leave them down below and I'll try to answer them to my best ability or give my opinion on them. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good rest of the day and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.